All right, so let's move on then to SKC versus Vancouver. And look, it's me again. I love talking. SKC, top of Group D, 2 wins, 1 loss, 6 goals for, 4 goals against, versus Vancouver, third in Group B, 1 win, 2 losses, 5 goals for, 7 goals against. SKC, and granted, SKC, had it not been for an awful red card decision, which we've spoken about at length and nobody disagrees with me because I'm right. Put your hand down, loser. SKC is 9 points clear right now. I do not think they blow that lead if they have 11 men on the field. They showed really good strength to come back in Orlando against Colorado, even though it was with the help of some sketchy referee decisions on their own. And they also knocked off RSL. Player of the tournament for me, Alan Pulido. I think he's been fantastic. He has 1 goal and 3 assists, been really electric, and just the type of number 9 that they've needed for a long time. I think the last time they had somebody this prolific up there was probably the Dwyer Kamara era over there. Everything else is kind of like, we've been scoring with other people. I need to see more out of Gadi Kinda. We talked about how good he was when the season started and how exciting he was and how it was number 10 that SKC's needed. And he's been kind of MIA. So I need to see more out of him. I think SKC are really strong now that they've got all their players back and Richard Sanchez isn't in goal. And I'm excited to see them go through this tournament. I think they're going to have a really good run. They take on a Vancouver team who are living a Cinderella story. My first comment when I was taking notes on this is, well, how did this happen then? A team that came to this tournament with 0 strikers, their third choice keeper is now playing in goal. 5 of their starters decided not to show up. And it seemed like when they walked in, they were going to have 0 points because they had no players. And they scored 2 on the final day to move on in the tournament. Am I impressed? No. Max Crepeau is my player of the group stage. I mean, he was phenomenal, but he's hurt. So now you're looking at Hassal to come in and keep a clean sheet against an SKC team with one of the better attacks in the final 16. I'll be keeping an eye on him for sure, but I'm worried, right? I didn't get his chance to see him play, but I heard he was all right against Chicago. Also, Yordi Reyna be better. He had a goal last game against Chicago after a lightning delay, but if he's going to be up top, I need to see more out of him. 1 goal in 3 games is good, but man, he's got to be just better. He's not a striker. We've talked about this. He's just not a striker. I know Adam loves him because he's fast, but we're not playing FIFA here. We're playing soccer. And I need to see more out of Yordi Reyna. I think he's partnered up with Dejome, who I haven't seen enough of to get a feel for, because apparently he's a winger. He's like playing Alex Mawil up top, which should happen, by the way. If we're not going to play strikers, let's just throw Mawil up there. But that's another story for another day. So I want to see how they combine a little bit more. But, yeah, for this one, I think the Cinderella story is over for Vancouver. I'm going 2-0 SKC.